Australians are falling victim to a new wave of AI-powered phishing scams impersonating big companies like Telstra. It's leading to a 186% surge in personal data breaches and almost 500% increases in phishing reports. Joining me live now is Tech Guide editor Stephen Fenech. Stephen, appreciate you coming on the program. Good to see you once again. Talk us through this example of scammers who have been impersonating companies like Telstra to get people's details. What's going on here?
Yeah, good morning, Kenny. Yeah, this is alarming. This is data from a report by Gen, which is the big parent company of the Norton Internet Security Company, and some of the methods of scams is really gone up to another level thanks to AI. One of them is actually aimed at Telstra customers. What happens, a customer, if they are a Telstra customer, receives an email with a link to a login page, and they're told that there's an issue with their account. They need to log in to sort it out, and when they click on the link, it looks exactly like the Telstra login page. And a lot of people, unfortunately, have given up their details, their address and their password, and their account's been compromised. But it's even more widespread, not only these big companies being impersonated, but even scams where you're actually scamming yourself. There's a method they use with these compromised YouTube accounts. Basically, it imitates, it leads you to this page that asks you to confirm that you're not a robot. Have you seen those capture pages? And basically, that's a page that's been disguised as a way for them to get permission to access your computer. So they're becoming so clever that we're scamming ourselves to open up our devices and allow them to sniff out information, data, all kinds of personal information, passwords. And so the solution, of course, is to have internet security software. Make sure you got the latest version of all that software, because if you don't have that protection, you could easily be led to these sites that are offering all this malware, and you're just going to put yourself at risk.
Gosh, that's scary, isn't it? Apple claims it stopped more than $2 billion in fraudulent transactions in 2024. So is that through the App Store?
That's correct, yeah. The App Store, which opened back in 2008, has become this massive place to buy and sell apps and software. So Apple's very strict in the apps that they allow to be bought and sold on the App Store. So they have strict regulations, and so every app has to be reviewed, has to be made sure there's no security or privacy issues. But there's a few people who try to skirt the system, including developers who try to clone apps, developers who try to hide code in their apps as well to get at your data. So Apple, just in the last 12 months, they stopped $2 billion worth of fraudulent accounts, and they've stopped $9 billion in the last 5 years. They've also killed a few hundred million accounts as well, because what happens, a lot of developers create a lot of these fake accounts and try to doctor the app review system. So they get a lot of reviews, positive reviews, and Apple sniffed them out. As well as also some developers who have access to stolen credit card information. Apple once again stopping that as well and creating a safe environment for both developers and for customers.
Okay. And tech neck, that's a condition apparently affecting millions of Australians. What is it?
Well, it happens. This story actually happened through last week was National Spine Awareness Week, which I think is a good time to have a look at how we're using our tech. A lot of us, we use our phones, we hunch down our necks, we're using our laptops, and often this can result in problems, neck and upper spine problems. And so we really need to sort of address this. And the big issue here, Kenny, is that there's a lot of young people using devices. You cannot convince them otherwise, but they're not using it correctly. And the issue with that is that they develop problems with their neck and their spine, and these can lead to greater problems later in life. So I think if you're a parent or even yourself, you really need to watch how you're using your devices, have your work up at eye level. If you're hunching over and in an uncomfortable position, that's going to lead to problems. And the stats of this survey, the Australian Chiropractors Association said there's 70% of people in the survey needed to take pain medication because of the pain of their neck and spine, but from the way they use their devices. So tech's great, But
Yeah.
I think we need to use it safely, otherwise we're in all sorts of trouble.
I've just been sitting up straight, seeing if I have tech
There you go.
because
You've
I'm
started
constantly
already. Good
looking
on you.
down at my phone when I'm out in the field reporting and things like that. I've probably got it.
You can't avoid that, but I think the point is, and if you're a parent, watch your child, tell them to take breaks. If you're in the same position for hours at a time, then that's going to result in issues. So take regular breaks and look around. Don't be looking down at your device the whole time.
Good on you, Stephen. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you. Have a great
Thanks,
weekend.
Kenny.
Talk to you again soon.